Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we finally finished the Epsilon survey mission for the captain of this UCH research vessel, and we cashed in that mission. And at the end of the video, I said we're going to move on and start exploring the galaxy, which we are going to do. But there's one thing I've got to do before we leave, and I need to do it straight away. Is I've got 3 navigation data. I think it's 3. Okay, so you can see here we've now increased our light year range by 4, and we got an option to increase it by another 46 if we keep finding navigational data. So that is quite an important thing. I mean, don't ever sell navigational data. Always turn it into the light year points, because it will make quite a big difference. Now I want to make my way back to the capital vessel, and while we're doing that, as usual, big thank you. You guys give me just so much to think about, and I think this is an example of the increasing depth of Reforged Eden 2. There's so many things that are going on. I think it's going to be a real challenge to cover everything within one single game. Because one suggestion I did get was to build a fusion reactor. And I'll be completely upfront, I've never really got to the point with a large ship that I actually ever needed a small fusion reactor. So I thought I'd take a look at this. And one thing I have noticed is, and I think this is the growing trend with a lot of this advanced technology, we need 1 reactor core and 20 full radiation shielding. Which I don't, I think I might have some radiation shielding. Where is it? Let's just do a quick kind of alphabetic sort. Maybe I haven't got radiation shielding. I thought, oh yeah, I've got 3 radiation shielding. I don't have a reactor core. I'm pretty sure you can't actually build one of those. It's one of these things that you've got to find by beating up and looting stuff. So take a look in the advanced. No, deuterium fuel, semiconductors, industrial fuel, pack of fuel suitable for operation of heavy industrial equipment. Cannot be used as standard fuel tanks. Cannot be used in standard fuel tanks and devices. And as I said, there is just so much going on in this game. Anyway, what we're going to be doing, and again, some of you guys recommended this, and I can't think it was in Expeditions. Was it Expeditions or I'm trying to think where is it? Maybe I think it's yeah. What your general suggestions is that we actually survey the habitable systems. Now I'm not going to worry too much about actually kind of pushing forward this mission. This is just to give us a target. You can see, well, we've got to find G2, G3, K, N acceptable systems. So we're going to activate that mission. So it's here, location Andromeda, difficulty easy, repeatable no. To visit the habitable star systems of the Andromeda galaxy, you must warp to a star system. Starting the system does not account or credit. Once you have a capital vessel capable of warping, yeah, we all know that. You also need to bring along a good supply of basic survey probes. You can build You can build probes in the Deco tab in small, enlarged, and advanced constructors. You can search the stars for a specific star class. Yes. For missions, for these missions, only the exact star class listed will complete an objective. So we're just going to let that calibrate. Now, the next thing I want to talk about before we actually go anywhere, got a few suggestions for a capital vessel, because the next thing we need to do is quite literally start thinking about a combat capital vessel, because as somebody suggested, this carrier really needs to be stationed around a sun rather than going into combat. And I spent an interesting over an hour in the workshop, and also somebody recommended watching Spange's top 10 ships for Reforged Eden 2 as well. So I watched that video, and I also had a look around. It says walk to a G-class system. Okay, thank you. So maybe that's the first system we're going to go to, is a G-class system. And what I've come up with and I'm just going to show it here, is we got the Hydra. Looks like we got to actually unlock some more tech. Now, this is a ship by NT. What I like about it, and this also bleeds into another comment I got literally just before I started this recording, is about that I like upgradable ships, and this Hydra is upgraded, but you see, we will need a lot of resources. What we need to do, work lights, lamps, is that what we got to unlock? Where are the work lamps? I think they're in miscellaneous, aren't they? I thought they were in, or was it tools? Okay, maybe it is in capital vessels. I always thought work lamps, yeah, work lamps and street lights. We'll unlock both of those, and we'll go to here. Missile launcher medium. We're going to need medium missile launchers. So if we can find them, there we are. That should now unlock this here, and we can now add that to the factory. Let's have a quick look at what we got. And we got rocket thrust. We need 4 rocket thrusters. Of course, we need 2 large upgrade kits. Large upgrade kits are a real pain in the neck. We've got 24 large optronics bridges. We've got plenty. We already got there. We've got 56 plant fiber for some strange reason as well. We need 155 platinum, 96 gold, and we also need 28,000 iron ingots. One thing I can do is we can get rid of some of this stuff. I've been building this up for a long time. Yeah, I think we can put another 8,000 in and see if we can put some of that in as well. And this should lighten the ship a bit as well. So if we put these in, dump the copper in as well. Yeah. And then can we put the bitumen in as well? Yep. Because of course this is my surplus overflow thingy at the moment. Because we still got, well, let me just do this and I'll show you. So that kind of gets us started. But if I go back, oops, not that, cancel that. If I go to the input, you see we've still got over 6,000 electronics in here, and we got 4,000, and of course I think I've got thousands of steel plates. So I've got 7,628 steel plates here. And of course the other thing I can do, which is another thing that I've actually been planning on doing, is this is another reason why I've been keeping some of this stuff. We're going to be taking down things, so we don't need to worry too much about this. This is a capital vessel control station. Don't need the furnace. Put 5 large fuel tanks in as well, and a large pentaxid tank. Put some oxygen. Put this in as well, and a warp drive. There's bound to be a warp drive that's part of the. And of course, the advantage of doing this is if you watch the production time at the bottom, by using kind of components rather than pure ingots, it reduces the overall construction time as well. Not by a vast amount, but look at that. We've got quite a lot of cobalt already going in. We've got making a dent now in aluminium powder. And so we are, I mean, that kind of takes us well forward with what we need to do. I mean, the platinum ingots and that might be a bit of a challenge, but that's okay. We can always, I could also put in, well, we're not going to spend too long doing this anyway, but so that's what we're going to be working towards now, is getting the Hydra in. I did do a quick kind of measure in the most general sense of the word in the creative mode, and measured the Hydra against the Matara. It will fit, with the strong proviso that the Plutus will have to be docked into the back of the ship where it's meant to be, leaving the top of the ship empty. And then the Hydra would land on top and be able to dock to the Matara. Will be a little bit of a tight fit. So that is the other thing that I've taken into consideration. Now the downside of the Hydra is where I may have to make some changes on the top. So because I had a bit of a problem trying to dock the Plutus to the Hydra, but the Hydra does have a small hangar for the MX-5. And the reason I'm talking about this is the fact that if you're going to leave the carrier around the star system, and you're going to go into, say, a planetary system, yes, you can put all your eggs in one basket and just take a single CV, but that means that if you run into asteroids, you may have a problem with respect to mining. And so the strategy is going to be leaving the Matara round the star system, docking the Plutus to the Hydra, and then putting the SV and probably the Auger into the Hydra. And so when we get to a planet that we need to aggressively explore, we can go down, put the ships onto the planet, split off the Plutus for the moment, and then what we can do is then use the Hydra to kind of clear away hostiles. That's the theory anyway. The other ship, actually, yeah, sorry about this, guys. The other ship that I was thinking about was what's it, the Surge. This is a span ship. It's actually quite a small kind of upgradable semi-upgradable combat ship. The problem with it is, oh no, we only need 4 plasma converters for this to get the I think these are lasers on the front of it. Maybe that might be an option for, let me just check, sorry about this. I hadn't considered putting lasers on the front of the MX-5. Where are they? So it looks like the Spurge has got light lasers. If you want the medium laser cannons, you just need this advanced upgrade kit. I really wish that there was a way that you could actually make that advanced upgrade kit, because it crops up so often now. And I mean, I'm not saying that you should be able to make it from normal materials, but I think there should be a way that you could make an advanced upgrade kit in the, say, the kind of the advanced constructor, maybe using platinum or something like that, say platinum and gold, so that you can actually make them. So because you just need so many of them. Anyway, we've got to go to a G-class system because I've kind of wasted a lot of things. So where can we go? We got this one here. Let's have a look at this system here. Now we can turn on the territories, so we could kind of move towards Xerax territory. Although, to be honest, the system I never really visited is the Brotherhood of Far, which is, or was that the Forge? No, yeah, the Brotherhood of Far is on the other side of the Forge. Maybe because kind of, I've been in Polaris space in previous episodes. Prosperity colonists. Maybe we're heading in the direction of Prosperity to start with. See, that's there. Yeah, maybe if we can we get to there? What's the distance to there? To DV. I think maybe if we go that way, and then we're kind of working our way in the direction of the Forge. So I think I've only ever brushed against the Forge, and I've certainly never visited the Brotherhood of Far. So maybe we'll go in that direction. Because one thing I am very, very conscious of is the fact that we are probably running out of time with respect to when Reforged Beta will go into full basics. So in your toolbar and begin the survey. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to make one, aren't I? Okay, let me just come here. Yeah, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to make a survey probe. I don't think I've actually. It's the basic survey probe in here. Yeah, we're just going to have to knock up one of these. It don't take much to do. Where did that go? Main store. Oh, I've got 2 of them. Didn't know I had those, so. One, be sold to usage, research vessels. On the toolbar. Okay, I've got to put it on the toolbar. Survey in progress. Please stand by. When you warp to a star, you end up in a warp out arrival sector. You cannot warp to these normally, so getting back can be hard. Don't leave anything behind. Okay. Okay, so we're now scanning. Yeah, I've forgotten about that. It's a very long time since I've actually done the survey missions. Well, while that's going on, we will. What have we got here in the way of system? We got something called UVA. Okay, what have we done now? Warp to a G. Yeah, well, sorry, I'm doing something, okay. What have we got over here? We got a planet there. So these civilian light miners. UCH, we got a UCH reverse search vessel there. We got an elder barren planet there. A barren metal planet there. I think what we'll do is we'll go to the barren metal planet because we do need some rare resources if we're going to get the Hydra built. So we'll go to the there. Yeah, we'll worry about the G-class system later on. We got other things to do. So we're going to go here. Right, we found a... What we got here? Silicon pentaxid. I'm not seeing any hostiles at the moment, so maybe this will be... We got a revolution front thing there. I think I'd like, if possible, to pick up that pentaxid asteroid if I can find it. It's up over that way. Right, the first thing we're going to do is pick up the pentaxid asteroid. Just kind of simply because something tells me we're going to need lots and lots of pentaxid. So we're going to go for that first. Okay, we found a silicon. Oops. Ah, look at that. I still can't brake very well. Braking in space is still a little bit sluggish, which is not good. Just level the ship off to make docking a bit easier. And then we'll turn the thrusters off. And we're just going to jump out very quickly. We use the Plutus. Actually, I could use the... I think actually we'll use the auger. The reason I've suddenly decided to use the auger is that pentaxid isn't a... how can you put it? A major kind of deposit on an asteroid. And you might actually benefit a little bit better by the being able to kind of precision build. I'll demonstrate it once we get out of here. Oh god. Plus we don't seem to be in a hostile zone as well, so wait. Yeah, we're a bit too close to the advantage with the is that you can actually target. I think the Plutus for a pentaxid asteroid is probably a little bit like trying to use a sledgehammer to crack a nut. So because you're just kind of working down these spires, it's not like you've got to blast into the core of the asteroid itself. I think that's that one done. So it shouldn't take long. Oops, shouldn't take long to recover this. So right, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pick up this and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. I think I've got them all. Just have a quick spin round. Oh, no. We just got one more around this side. Ah. Then I'll show you how much we got in the way of pentaxid. A little bit of pentaxid just up on the edge there I missed as well. It can be a little bit difficult to see what you're actually mining with this. Yeah, there's a little bit just there. I don't know if we... Sometimes it's just discoloration, but we'll just take this bit here as well. Yeah, it's given us... I think that is about it. Yeah, we got everything we need. And we'll just get back to the Matara. And let's get inside. Kind of level off. Just go right forward. Like that. I should turn up oxygen and the power. And just to show you, got a laser drill there. I'm not actually sure what it's doing out there. Auger, harvest controller. Got 298 pentaxid out of that, and some crushed stone and graphite. I mean, if I'd used the Plutus, we'd had a lot more crushed stone than that. Sorry. Right, I think what we're going to do now is just ping out. We've got Silicon asteroid over there. We've got a Revolution front wreck there. So what we're going to do is just head for the Revolution front wreck. Zoom that short for front wreckage. We've got some wreckage up there. I think maybe we'll go and take a quick look at that first. We've got Colonist light freighter here. There's a dark part of me that actually kind of would like to do a run in Reforged Eden 2 as a pirate, but it's quite a big but. Given all these specialist things that you've got to buy and things like that, I wonder whether that is actually viable. Because if you're attacking everyone in sight like the Polaris and all the traders and robbing and stealing, I'm not 100% sure that you'd actually be able to do that. Anyway, just take up thrusters there. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll just use the MX5 to do the honors. Just in case there's something a bit unfortunate. Thrusters. Jim, do I have a ball with me? The MX5. Should have, but you never know. No, I've lost the core. Where did the core go? What did I do with the core? I'm sure I picked it up when I left. Okay. I can play that game. We might as well, let's see, just look at fuel and oxygen as well. Right, I'm just going to make advanced constructor. Why can't I build anything? What's going on now? Oh, it's fuel and oxygen. Yeah, I'm just going to knock out a couple of... I mean, we're at a point in the game now where the salvage cores are not exactly the end. Not been, losing a salvage core isn't the end of the world now. We'll just make two more, and we're not seeing that much here, but we'll just have a little bit of a fly around and see what we can see. 479. Shove that. Actually, we can shove that in. Deconstruct. There's a core in here somewhere because it won't let me steal the oxygen. What have we got here? Light Gatling gun. Some sloped reactors. Okay. I've got some more stuff over it. Oh yeah. That's worth the visit. Just have a quick check here. No. We need to find the core. Right, just go to main storage and pick up the salvage cores. Right, what I'm going to do now is just have a look round and see if I can find the core. Okay guys, welcome back. The core is tucked in just down here. Let's get the shotgun. Got it. And what we're going to do now is just get here, see if there's any oxygen. 413. We'll put this in, everything into the loot box now. 413. Actually, what we will do is let's get out of there. Oops. Get there. Junk box. Hook that up. And then we'll start to go on a rampage. Want the thrusters. Also, we're going to retrieve. Wait. I said retrieve, not. Did I deploy the core? Right, just what we're going to do now is just go on a little bit of a rampage. See if we can grab as much of this stuff as possible, because we can dump this into the workshop. Take these as well. The titanium. Take this cockpit. So all these, we've got some large ion thrusters here. They could be fairly useful. About to leave. Make sure we're still connected. Also, we're going to come over here. Take that. We certainly want this one in here. This is a sloped large iron thruster. Is anything in here? Nope. Not. I mean, I could take all these blocks, but not that enthusiastic. Just take a few of them. Take that. Take that. What have we got up here? We got a Reforged Eden decorative bit. Take the ramps. Med station. We've emptied that, haven't we? Well, we don't think we've got some a little bit more oxygen in there. The O2 station, lights. The only thing we haven't got. No fuel tank. Just have another quick look through. I think we've got everything we're probably gonna, let's go of substantial value is probably the correct way of saying. So we're just gonna snag that. Get back, sneak back into the MX5. Right, what we're going to do now. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick look. We got Reforged Eden decorative blocks. Okay. Now we've got some large ion thrusters. That's an opportunity to replace some of those medium thrusters that I'm using. So that's something we can take a look at. Plus we've got another large thruster which we can do something with. And then of course all the junk can be sent into the thing. Now, what we've got is the Revolution front wreck down here. So we're going to head for that. 4 kilometers away. Right, so I'm going to go for the Revolution front wreck now. And we'll see what we can find from that point of view. And I'll see you once we get there. Alright, we're just going to maneuver into position here. Just come up a little bit. Ship's been a little bit skittish. Right, I think that's close enough. I think I'm going to leave the thrusters up. Again, we're going to use the MX5. I just like using the MX5 because it gives me a place to kind of run and hide into should we get bounced by someone who's a bit antisocial. Where's that wreckage gone? There we are. So we'll just kind of take a quick once over Revolution front wreckage. I'm not seeing anything particularly great here, but I'm just going to just quick test. Yeah, it's got no core in it. So if we drop that on there, quick look, got no fuel, no devices. It's got right, this is actually small jet thrusters. So this is actually an SV. Kind of part of me likes the idea of the small jet thrusters if we can see them. We actually got, well, we're just you're still hit hooked to the loot box. So I am going to take that mobile constructor. What have I actually got here? We got slope to medium. Where are the jet thrusters? Let me just see if I can find one. Mark that on the tab. There it is. They're over here. Oh, they're all. Where are you? Whoops. Kind of preempted the. Right, we're getting some little bits and pieces here. Have a mobile constructor, access storage pack here. Again, it's just really little bits and pieces. Got gold ore, that could be partly useful. Whoops. Okay, we're just gonna, when you get stuck, just mine your way out. Jet thruster there. It's just as easy to do it the ballistic way. Right, we got an ammunition controller just there. Put a little bit of stuff in it. Okay, where's the iron thrust? Next lot of iron thrusters. Okay, these are over here. No fuel on this thing, is there? No, it's not. A whole series of fridges here. Oh, wait. Okay, we'll just do it the quick way. Any more thrusters that you want to show me? So that thruster is still in play. Let's just go down here. Take that one out. Just an improved small generator there. Let's take this out. Where are you? Okay, we're gonna fly back over to here. Right in front of me nose. And we're just take this one. A whole load of fridges in here again. Just fly around. I think that's all we need from here. Again, just got to remember to take the core with me. That's just been, and we'll just. So what we're going to do now, just to finish the video off, is we're going to go down onto the planet and see what we've got in the way of resources, because it'd be really great to pick up some kind of rare resources that we could put into the workshop. We've got a Xerax Bastion. Okay, yeah, thank you, game. So what have we got here? We've got 11 Estrum. So we've got 5 gold, copper, and 32 zirconium. Right, I've got a feeling this is, it says hard, which means you've got multiple anti-aircraft defenses. So what we've got a promethium deposit. We've got lots of really nice stuff here. We may have to deal with the Xerax. Let me just move in that direction, because we got a little, yeah, see they're all clustered around these defenses, which could be fun. We got some pirates there as well. I think this would be a good planet to kind of get the gold and the zirconium and even the Estrum. Here's Estrum in here. Yep. For the Hydra. So I think we're just getting, yeah, it looks like, I think we're safe there. These guys are just firing at the local sentinels. Right. I'm just going to check out the area. This is where I regret taking the miners off of the front of the MX-5. Because of course, put the shields on. We'll see what the possibilities are, because sometimes on these planets you can sneak in fairly. Oh, you ducked. Got them both. That's good. Right, we'll just loot these. We can do the gold, or correction, I can do the gold off camera, because obviously I don't want to make a part that's all lots and lots of mining. But the gold deposit is certainly within capabilities of the auger. Ah, wow, got too much junk in here already. Let me just pour this in. There. Take that. Yeah, so the gold is well within scope. And then what we'll do is see what else we can. I mean, ideally we could. About the zirconium deposit. Zirconium deposit might be a little bit more shaky. Of course, this is another one of these bastions where yeah, this is exactly the same one type as we took down last time. The problem is that it's got multiple guns on it. Anyway, we'll think about how to deal with that one. We're getting shot at from behind here, so we need to fly low. Right, we got promethium up there. So just make that, and we'll go and check out the promethium and see what we can find. So I wouldn't mind picking up the medium promethium as well. Yeah, this is something we can take down quite easily. Level 1, level 3. There's a level 2 there. You got a zirconium deposit there. Got medium zirconium deposit down here. Certainly wouldn't mind having to go at the mediums. There's another medium. Looks like so virtually all of these are protected. But there's ways we can sneak in. There's always a way. Right, what I'm going to do is just get back to the ship, and that will be it for this video, I think, because obviously I've got a little bit of grind work to do mining, but I just want to get back to the Makara, and just gonna oops, a bit back too far. Wait, just land in your designated slot, please. Right, turn the thrusters off. Right, I just want to take a quick look at capital vessel. There's the Hydra. Add to battery. Just want to see, so we need 2000 estrum, 2000 zirconium, so mining out this planet will make quite a big difference. We only need 96 gold ingots, so if I go to input and we come here, we got plenty of gold. Actually, that reminds me, I did pose a question in the last part about how can you put it, the use of sathium, and as usual, big thank you, because some of you pointed out that the sathium, let's just see, that sathium is actually used in some ammunition now. Just keeps dropping down. Gold ingots 96, so 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that will give us the gold. So we don't really need to mine the gold. Just have a look at the platinum. Yeah, we got a problem with the platinum. So we're going to need to look for platinum. We got nearly the amount of required estrum, but that, of course, because we got all the required zirconium. I'm just going to put that in. And then we'll just have to mine up more zirconium. Do that. Actually, I'm just going to leave it a little bit short, just in case we get any odd zirconium come into here. So, and I say I've got enough restaurant, but we need to replace that in case we need to make anything else. And we got a little bit of graphite. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.